A world leader will be affected. August eclipse is going to affect everyone in November, and a dark period when things come back from the past is now active. Hi guys, I'm Alexandru Spar and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video I want us to talk about the month of August and this eclipse that is happening throughout August. We have two eclipses happening in August and I want us to talk about this, about how it's going to affect the world and every single one of you. So what is an eclipse? An eclipse is a dark period when things come back from the past. Now, this month, it is a universal 9-month in numerology, which represents endings and transformation. It is a time to reflect. Now, we have two eclipses happening on this August. One is happening on August 12, and it is a full solar eclipse. And the other one is happening on 28th of August, and it is a moon eclipse. Now, what does that mean? The solar eclipse happens when the moon and the sun come together. And the lunar eclipse happens when the sun and the moon are opposed to each other. The solar eclipse is all about identity and transformation, right? And it is a time to reflect. Now, the lunar eclipse is all about emotions and the mind and the subconscious mind. And many traditions recommend prayer and meditation during this time. Now, this season is happening between August 12th and 28th of August, but it is open before and after, so the energy is very strong for the whole month. Now, one of the things that is happening in this August is that Mars, the planet of violence and action and courage, is going to be in Gemini. Now, I am a Vedic astrologer, and I use Vedic astrology with the sidereal system because this is using the real possession of the planets in the sky confirmed astronomically. Between the Vedic astrology and Western astrology, there's a difference of 23 degrees and 40 minutes. Now, a sign has 30 degrees, so that's a very big difference. And this solar eclipse is happening in Cancer Zodiac. So it's going to be very emotional for the whole world. And the lunar eclipse as well. So Mars, the planet of fire and violence, is going to go through Gemini in Ardra Nakshatra, which is a portion of the sign, which is ruled by the deity Rudra, which represents storms and hurricanes. So things will happen in the world, and you must be emotionally ready and strong for this month. Now, it's going to happen in different areas for each of us. Now, another aspect of this month, and then I'm going to talk about how is this going to affect all of us. Now, another aspect of this month is August 22nd. Now, August 22nd happens that the transiting sun is going to be in Leo, and Leo is ruled by the sun. And is going to be together with Ketu, which represents losses, is the south node of the moon. So we might see in the world a loss that can happen for a leader. We can see a new identity, an old identity being left away, because it is a 9 universal month. You remember that, right? A 9 universal month represents letting go of what no longer serves you. It's happening in a 1 universal year in numerology. And number 1 represents leadership. So we have seen throughout the year, and we will continue to see new leaderships and transformations in leadership. So the identity is going to be changed of the world. Now, I have write down how is this going to affect all of us. And I want us to go through how it's going to affect each sign. Now, remember, Vedic astrology. So if your moon or ascendant, the ascendant representing how things happen and being the first house, and the moon representing your emotional body, right? So I am making a very short prediction of how this whole season, how this whole month is going to be for each sign. So I'm going to start with Aries. Now, if your moon or ascendant is in Aries, this month, this season, is going to, also one more thing, why did I say that is going to happen in November? Because everything that's happening now is going to affect you in November as well. And that is because Mars, the planet of action, is a trigger. And planet Mars is going to be at the same degree where this eclipse is happening in August. And that means that on 3rd of November, when it's going to be on the same degree where this eclipse is happening, is going to activate, is going to trigger everything that's going to surface on this month, is going to affect you this month and in November as well, at the end of October and beginning of November. So everything what I'm going to say for each sign, have in mind that this is a transformational period for you in August and in November as well. End of October and beginning of November of 2026. So if your moon or ascendant is in Aries, this solar eclipse is happening on your 4th house. And the 4th house is all about the sense of security. It's all about your home. It's all about your mother, the relationship with your mother. So this period is very important to watch your house, your surroundings, your neighbors, your neighborhood, and the house. It's going to be a transformation in your house, okay, in your home. So remember, the whole month of August and the beginning of November. Now, if your moon or ascendant sits in Taurus, remember, the moon is how we understand the things. It's our emotions. So this is called Chandra Lagna, when you make the moon the 1st house. So look at the 1st house being the moon in Vedic astrology, sidereal system. And as well, the ascendant as being the 1st house, okay? So if your moon or ascendant is in Taurus, this solar eclipse is happening on your 3rd house, which represents learning and short trip journeys. So this is a massive transformation for you, in which you will transform the way you create. So ask yourself, what am I creating? How do I create, right? So have in mind that short trip journeys is going to be transformed, right? So that means you might make more short trip journeys to the city or to the city close to your city, right? Now, if your moon or ascendant is in Gemini, this eclipse is happening on your 2nd house. And the 2nd house deals with the way you make and spend your money, with your finances. So you have to be very mindful the whole month of August and in November, end of October and beginning of November, about your money, about your sense of security, about what are you talking about. You know, the 2nd house deals with the throat and the speech. So it is very important the way you talk with the people, right? So big transformation is going to happen for your finances. So be ready for that. Now, if your moon or ascendant is in Cancer, that means that this solar eclipse is happening on your 1st house. And the 1st house is all about your confidence. So you will have a massive transformation in your confidence, your aura, the way you present yourself to the world physically. So that means that you might change your appearance. Okay, you might change your hair, your style, the way you dress. So it is a positive transformation. Now, if your moon or ascendant sits in Leo, this is happening on your 12th house. And the 12th house deals with spirituality, and it is a time to reflect on your past. It is a time when people come back from the past so that you can talk with them, so that you can heal whatever it was there and not healed. It is a time for healing for you, because the 12th house deals with things from the past. It is the last house, and this month deals with endings. So things might end in certain areas for you, and this might be things that are coming from your past that are not resolved. So you have the opportunity to end them and close now, because this month is supportive for you. Now, if your moon or ascendant is in sidereal Virgo, This solar eclipse is happening on your 11th house, which deals with friends and connections. So this month you might make more friends. It's going to be all about friendships and the way you connect with the world and with the society and the way you connect in general. And this is also a favorable and transformative period for you financially, because the 11th house deals with big gains. It is the second from the 10th, and the 10th is the work, the career. So that means that you might receive a promotion, you might make more money from your work, or something might end. So you must pay close attention. You might receive a promotion as well, right? Now, if your moon or ascendant is in sidereal Libra, this solar eclipse is happening on your 10th house, which deals with your public image, which deals with your career, with your purpose. So if you haven't find your purpose, this is going to transform you so that you can find your purpose. This is a period where you can get a promotion at work, where you can become someone else, where you can end a job if you're not happy in the place where you are, or you can see transformation with your boss. Okay, now if your moon or ascendant also for Libra, your social image is very important during this time. Okay, so that's something that's going to transform. The world is going to see you very differently, because you will change, because the eclipses are a period of transformation, of change. So people will see this change on you, okay, a lot. Now, if your moon or ascendant sits in Scorpio, this solar eclipse is happening on your 9th house, and the 9th house deals with traveling. It deals with your father. It deals with belief systems. So your belief, your religion, your traveling is going to be the focus for this period. Remember, the whole month of August and November, okay? So your relationship with father will be transformative, okay? You might make long trip journeys during these periods. And it is a time when you will learn things, where you want to transform the way you see the world, the way you experience the world. Your whole system of beliefs is going to be transformed. Okay, this is what 9th house is all about: religion and culture and traveling and the father. Now, if your moon or ascendant is in sidereal Sagittarius, this solar eclipse is going to happen on your 8th house. And the 8th house deals with death and rebirth, deals with traumas, deals with psychology. So there will be a lot of psychological changes. This transformation is going to happen inside of you, okay? This transformation is going to have an impact on your emotions, on your mentality, the way you think, on your subconscious mind. This transformative period is a time for healing, because this is a very deep house. So it deals with traumas, right? Things that you cannot really see. So it is an excellent time to let go of what no longer serves you. It is a time to be reborn. And this is a month universal 9 in numerology. So this is a very supportive month of letting go of everything that no longer serves you, so that you can be reborn again. Now, if your moon or ascendant is in Capricorn, this is happening on your 7th house. And the 7th house deals with your marriage, with your partner. So if you have a partner, if you're married, that means that your marriage, your relationship will be transformed. Something will happen in your relationship that might come from the past for you to change this with your partner, or your partner is going to have a transformation in his life. It deals also with the way you have relationships with others. So the way you talk with others, the way you close businesses with others, your relationship with other people. Now, if you're single, this is a time when someone important might come to your life. And it can be a partner or it can be a person that is very important. Remember, November and August. Now, if your moon or ascendant is in Aquarius, this solar eclipse is going to happen on your 6th house. And the 6th house deals with healing and health and your daily activities. So you will have a focus on your health on this period. You will change something in your life. You might start a new diet. You might start a new lifestyle that is healthier for you. And that will bring you a new routine because it's the house of daily activities. So you might be surprised that your daily routine is going to change. Now it deals also with your work colleagues. So at work with your work colleagues, you might experience the transformation in the relationship you have with them, or you might have someone new at work or someone old is going to leave. So this is going to be the focus for you. Oh my days, my phone got too hot and it shut down. Pisces, if your moon or ascendant is in Pisces, this eclipse is happening on your 5th house, which deals with the children's and your creativity. So it is a right time to look after your children's a little bit more, the relationships that you have with them. It is a time to make children's as well. Now, the relationship with your children's is going to be the focus for this period, as well as your creativity. The 5th house is the 3rd from the 3rd, so it deals with creativity. So ask yourself, what projects should I bring to life? What do I have on my mind? What do I have on my heart? What should I create? This is a period that is going to be supportive for you. Okay, so the way you express your creativity. Now, I hope I have brought more clarity for all the signs for the month of the solar and lunar eclipse, for the month of August, as well as for the rest of the world, and some transits that is going to impact this world and how this month is going to look like for all of us and for all 12 zodiac signs. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you're subscribed and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.